Good morning, everyone. Let's get this bread. So, to start out the day, already got unemployment claims, Philly Fed Manufacturing Index. In 30 minutes in the market open, we get existing home sales. And then an hour in the market open, we have natural gas stores. So, that's going to be all we're really watching today. Not to mention going on looking at earnings. We have FedEx at close or after hours. If there's going to be anything that has a chance to kind of change the effect of what has happened since yesterday and kind of reverse things is going to be FedEx and its outlook. So maybe pay attention to that after market close, but that shouldn't affect today. Going on looking at the charts. All right, starting out looking at the VIX. The VIX has sold off a good amount, which is good, it's bullish. So, hey, claps to that. Looking at the SPY is potentially about to open up above 570. So be on the lookout for that. We have this rather large gap down to 565. So hey, that's money waiting to be had, waiting to be found. So we'll be looking for an opportunity to short, but kind of trade with the trend. Expect the trend to continue until it's broken. Right now, this is the SPY on a 4 hour. And honestly, if you want to try to draw something like that, that might even be valid right now. We'll have to give something like this a look, see how that ends up playing out. All right, so yeah, as of right now, don't have any real support or resistance on the SPY. Let's see. Yeah, no real support or resistance. If I were to draw anything, probably come down to the 15 minute. I'd have support. We'll say support is about 569.50, and then we'll throw resistance at about 571. Tesla came up to that 23.34 I was looking for, that I really wanted Tesla to get above for upside. Ultimately, I want to see Tesla close something above this trend line before really getting in and feeling bullish about it. All right, so right now, once again, I'm on the 15, but it looks like resistance is going to be about this 234.40 area, and looks like support's about 233. Higher time frame, maybe about 232. Going on looking at NVIDIA, it looks like it is kind of forming support at about this 116.80 level. Once again, I'm on the 15 minute, but yeah, looking at NVIDIA, we do have a gap to fill down to this 114 area, so be on the lookout for that. But hey, lots of money to be had. Going on looking at Apple. Apple is still running from yesterday. So on a 15 minute chart, if we were just looking on the day, this is what I see for Apple. This is something that's valid. If we get the break of this trend line here, I'm going to remove that level. But yeah, if we get the break of this trend line, that could be something. And yeah, just be alert. It looks like support's about 224. Resistance as of right now is about 225. Looking at Palantir, huge gap down to about 36.66. And yeah, topped out at 37.42. Looks like resistance at about 37.30 right now, and support's about, we'll call it 37. Looking at Oracle, so I drew this on a 4 hour. Notice Oracle's kind of respecting this trend. I would like to see kind of how they respond to this right here. But Oracle on a lower time frame is in a downtrend, so it just, or actually it's still technically an uptrend. So look for potential buy support at this 161 level, potentially. Otherwise, it could be coming down lower. Going on looking at the Qs, once again, similar to the SPY, huge gap up. We got a gap filled down to about 476. We're above that 480 level on the Qs. And yeah, right now, if I had to draw support, I say it's about 481, 480.80. and resistance looking at like it's around 42. IWM came up, looks like it grazed the high on the year. Once again, we got this gap down to about 2105. So today there looks like there is money to be found everywhere if we're being real. Best thing to do today is probably going to be to pick something and focus on it, because honestly there's money to be found everywhere. AMD, a gap from about 149 to 131. It's currently up at trading at 153. Have this trend line on AMD right now is kind of hugging the trend line. Ultimately, we'll want to see which way this decides to go and follow that. And then last but not least, taking a look at PayPal. PayPal has really been loving this kind of just what's going on with the market. So we'll draw a trend line kind of like this. I really like the idea of it coming up to like this 76, 77 area. So that's one potential trend line. Or if we want to say it started over here, maybe it's something a little bit more like that. So yeah, just be on the lookout. And then coming into the day, we did sell off pretty big, but ever since we got data a little bit ago, the Dixie has been running up, so we could be looking to sell off coming into market open. That is going to be your watch list for the day, family. Be sure to smash the like button. Let's get this bread.